All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast, presented by Boot Crew Media.
I forgot to say that last name.
I'm one half of your host that remembers, Mr. Daniel D. Alongside me, as always, is Mr. Jacob Erdy.
Yeah, we in here. We got to get, dude. All right, we got to hammer that one, dude. We can forget.
Yeah, we remember. We gotta start remembering things like hit
the
that 5 stars,
people. Yeah, come on,
subscribe, share us.
Yeah, tell a friend,
tell everybody, even a stranger on the sidewalk. Tell them.
I love hearing this. Look, shout out to all y'all that have been hitting me up about it. Like, I appreciate it. It's always funny. Like, we're 250 episodes in. Like, somebody will just start listening to be like, dude, it's actually pretty good. It's like, okay.
It's kind of insulting when they say
it is.
It's like, what did you expect?
I think we did some garbage for 250 episodes.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be peddling out bullshit.
We would have quit after about 10 if it's just sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is a good time though. And we appreciate, like, when you see me, I won't take it as an insult. Feel free to tell me that you like the pod.
Yeah,
I like it as well.
He'll buy you a drink.
I'll think about it.
Depends on what you look like.
If you can show me that you gave us 5 stars and gave us a written review, I'll buy you a drink. How about that?
Even better.
So
all right,
anyway,
trivia question.
Oh, wait. So
never mind. Hold on. We breaking down today top 10 Super Bowl party essentials.
Yes.
The things you need to have a great Super Bowl party.
Right. And that song, she is doing
Rihanna's doing halftime.
Okay, I knew I was putting that. I put 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
Nice.
All right, so let's hit up with the trivia question.
Let's do it.
Which player has the most all-purpose yards in Super Bowl history?
Julian Edelman.
No.
Gronk.
No.
When you say all-purpose, that makes me think it's probably a running back, or, well, I mean, I guess it could be a receiver if they're also like a return man or something. Super Bowl history. I'm trying to think who. I mean, like, it wouldn't be any of the Patriots running backs, even though
you're probably not going to get this.
Give me a before or after year, like after 2000 or before 1990 or
after 2010.
After, ooh, wow.
Between 2010 2020, that decade.
And it's not Gronk or Edelman. Dude, Edelman's got a lot of, but let's see.
Happened in New Orleans.
Wait, you talking about Jacoby Jones?
Yeah.
He has the most all-purpose yards?
Yeah.
And wait, in one game?
In one Super Bowl game.
Oh, I thought you meant overall. That's why, like, Edelman has been like 5 Super Bowls.
I meant like one game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Follow up. Can you name how many yards?
I actually called Jacoby Jones doing that. We were watching it at, you can ask Jay Gray. We were watching it at Wise Guys. And I was like, watch Jacoby Jones run the second half kickoff back. Boom, nailed it.
Shit.
Wait, what now?
How many yards?
So that return was I think it was over 100 yards. I think he took it out the end zone. And I think he had like a really long touchdown reception as well. Is it over 200?
Yes.
I think it's like 236.
Over. Means the answer is over that.
Oh, 259.
Over.
301.
Under.
292.
Under.
286.
Over.
290.
Yeah.
There we go.
So yeah,
I don't remember him having that many receiving yards. You know, he played at Southeastern.
Yeah.
Or he ran track at Southeastern.
Ran track.
Yeah. That's like such a weird niche, like, fun fact.
It is.
Because I don't ever remember him being at Southeastern.
I think he transferred.
Yeah, I mean, clearly he played somewhere else, you know?
Yeah. So I have no dishonorables or supers. We'll hold off honorables before our number 1 now. That's the new format.
Yeah.
Keep y'all hanging.
And I don't really got... We can just dive on into the list.
Dive.
Okay, my number 10 spot. This one's a little vague, but specific as well. I got fried food.
I don't have much food on mine.
Okay, I have 2 food picks. Fried food, though.
I got 1, 2 food. Yeah, 2 foods.
So the thing, I'm like, it's Super Bowl party. It's like a holiday. You just eat trash and have a good time.
It is.
It's like Thanksgiving almost. You're gonna feel terrible the next day.
You saw Tennessee's making it like a holiday.
Really? Like giving everybody off the Monday after?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Lead us into the promised
I'll
land.
work all holidays other than Christmas, though.
Super Bowl Monday being a holiday for America, that's the most American
holiday. That is the most American thing of all time. Dude.
After 4th of July, of course.
Right. Yeah. So I got fried food in the 10 spot. It speaks for itself. My number 9 spot. All right. So, well, I'm not going to preface too much here. 9 spot, I got proper seating. You got to have the some good couches or some good chairs. You want to be comfortable,
Yeah.
And, you have to have enough seat. You don't want to like be standing around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you're watching it in a garage, standing room is fine. But if you're watching it inside.
Depend on how big the game is. I'll stand for most of the game.
Okay.
I'm a stand watcher. Especially when it comes to like watching fights, I'm standing up in the living room.
Well, that's a little more high energy.
Yeah.
You're watching people fight.
I love stand. Like if it's whatever.
Yeah.
Football game, I'll sit and watch. But if it's like LSU Bama, I'm standing and watching.
Yeah. Proper seating though kind of speaks for itself as well. A real clutch seating situation is if watched one Super Bowl pretty much entirely from a hot tub in Colorado.
That's pretty swag.
It's a good time. Yeah. It was actually the 28-3 game, if I remember correctly.
Even better time.
So that's my number 9. My number 8 spot. My go-to contribution for the last 10 years. If I'm coming to your Super Bowl party, more likely than not, I'm gonna have a buffalo chicken dip in hand.
I put that in the honorables. I knocked it out. It's in the honorables.
I've perfected my buffalo chicken dip. It's delicious.
Buffalo chicken dip always plays.
Always plays.
Always.
So that's my 8 spot because I had to have it in there because that's what I bring to pretty much pretty much any football related party, whether it be like a fantasy football draft or Super Bowl party or college football championship.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you would tailgate for, anything I'm going to bring a food for, it's probably going to be buffalo chicken dip.
That's a good time.
So that's my 10 on 8.
All right, my number 10. I got TVs in different rooms.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Multiple vantage points.
Yeah. Just so everybody has a good view of a TV. If people want to bullshit, talk nonsense during the game, they can go elsewhere with it.
Right. Oh, we're gonna get to that.
All right, number 9. Fan of a team who's playing. Those are always fun. Like if you get we got Eagles and
well, you can't control that though. Are you saying you pick a side?
Well, no, like you try your best to get a fan that you know personally. Come to your
get
party.
One of those people there.
Yeah.
Have them there. I thought you meant be a fan of one of the teams. Like, well, you can't.
No. I mean, it's fun to pick a dog in the race.
Dude.
I'm for the Eagles this Sunday.
I did not think about. Well, that's just because you hate Jackson Mahomes.
Plus Devontae Smith, ain't meat boy.
Fair. But yeah, I did not think to bring in a fan of one of the teams. That's great.
That is.
That adds a whole nother element to the party.
Bonus points if you can get a fan from each team.
Oh, then you got a fist fight on your hands.
And then you got somebody, you get like the best shit talk. You get TVs probably being punched.
Dude, I've never once thought about that, but now I got to try and think about who all my friends are fans of teams and get one of them at the party.
Last time I've experienced that was Saints and Colts. Because everybody was a Colts fan before the Saints became good, but some stayed on that bandwagon. Some went back home to the Saints. And during that Super Bowl, it was literally a house divided between Colt fans and Saints fans, and that was a good time.
But yeah, and it's fun to watch one of your buddies just melt down whenever his team is playing like trash.
Like I wish I could have watched the 28-3 game with the Falcons.
Oh.
That would have been probably a top moment in my life.
Oh man, yeah. That's good, dude. I didn't think about that. I've never thought about that. Honestly, that's genius.
All right, number 8. People will say this is not what you want to bring to the party, but I disagree.
Okay.
I got a person who hates sports / only there to watch the commercials and halftime show.
Okay.
I love having them around. I love making fun of them. I love giving them a hard time.
It's normally like one of your buddy's girls.
Yeah.
And they don't even want to be there.
But they try to quiet everybody down their commercial. Hey, I want to listen to this commercial. I want to listen to this GoDaddy commercial.
See, I like the entire experience of the Super Bowl. I want to see all of it.
I want to see all of it in its glory. I want to have fun.
Right. But yeah, we're going to so a lot of my picks kind of overlap. They all have like the same, because I mean, we are talking about the setting of a party. Kind of everything has a little bit to do with everything else, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my
10-9-8.
My number 7 spot. I got not too many people. You got to have the right amount of people.
What's too many?
Too many would be, so it depends on the house for one. If it's a really big house and you got a TV set up on like the back patio and a big TV in the living room and then maybe one in the garage or something, you could have 20 people. You know,
that's fair.
But like, so when I'm thinking about it, you know, being a single dude living downtown, a handful of my buddies, single dudes live downtown, we kind of all just meet up at one of our people's place and watch it. So in that scenario where it's just one living room, you know, kitchen scenario, I got like 8. 8's pushing it.
Yeah.
Like all in one room watching it together, you know? But like I said, if you got a whole house and you got 3 different areas, you know, you can go 20 or so.
Yeah, you can go 20. Depends, like I said, all depends on how big the game is. Like when it's a big game, like when it was the Patriots and Seahawks, like everybody was like, is it Legion of Boom or is it Tom Brady?
Right.
I want to watch that with a big group of people.
So, yeah, I mean,
but when it was like the 49ers and the Ravens, I just watched it with 3 other dudes and it was a good time.
Right.
I don't want to watch that with a group of people though.
I see what you're saying. So like if you're watching it at a bar or something, sure, it's a big group of people. Kind of it's kind of like comedy. Like it's like a herd mentality. You know, like if everybody's into the game, there's something spiritual about it almost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You all catch that same wave of like whenever something cool happens, everybody's like, oh, yeah, you know, just getting rowdy and having a good time.
But I feel like the world is united against the Chiefs.
I like Patrick Mahomes. I just hate his brother.
You know? Like everybody wants the Chiefs to lose.
I like Travis Kelce. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of
because of him and his wife.
Fair.
Everybody wants him to lose because of that.
But yeah, just not too. So I guess the not too many people thing is directly related to where you're watching it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at a bar, sure, pack the place out. That's fun.
That is fun.
But like at the crib, I don't want to be all on top of each other in the living room at the apartment watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my 7. My number 6 spot kind of goes back to the proper seating. I got the right room layout. Again, this is more related to me living in apartments or us having apartments downtown. Like Brody's place is where normally we go to watch the game because like the kitchen kind of overlooks the living room and you can sit by the bar, you can sit on the couches. Like it's a good all facing the TV situation.
Yeah.
Like here, my TV and couch situation is kind of off to one side. Like you can't really watch it from the kitchen.
Correct.
You can't watch it from the dining room area because it's like off the other way.
Yeah.
You know, if I had my TV on the other side, then sure, everywhere has the right view.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't really watch games here just because it's not that great of a layout. It's a good like 2-3 person, like a good 2 to 4 person layout. But like more than 4, you're gonna be pulling chairs around, you know?
Yeah.
So I got the right room layout. Again, directly related to the layouts that, you know, more familiar with around here. Not like a whole house. Well, like one of the homies has a place in BR, awesome for watching games. He has like a huge living room, huge TV, back patio with seating, big TV on the wall. Like he has all the different setups, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of thing is fine.
A good layout is critical to a good time.
You got to set it up just right, you know. You need everybody to be able to see everything. You don't want anybody whining about moving the TV around, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my 7-6.
My number 7, I got a football tossing before the game.
Okay.
Yeah, just
get in the mood.
Get in the mood. The boys just tossing the ball. If you could get a pickup game going, even better. But just tossing the old pigskin in the backyard.
Okay. I mean, you know what? Now it makes me just thinking about it. I want to grab football and just go out in the middle of the street down here and sling one around, you know? Don't have a yard.
So you bust out.
Where am I going to throw a football around here? Literally would have to walk to the park.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
It's all streets.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No. Could throw it back and forth across the street, though, from window to window.
You could.
Holler at the neighbor. Hey, open up. That would be tough, other than you knock one of the windows out and they're 130
or you
years
just
old.
Completely miss it and you hit a car.
Whatever. It's a football.
Yeah, it's a football. Get over it. So yeah, football tossing before the game. Number 6, my first food. I got cocktail meatballs.
Okay. Yeah, the goat party food.
One of them, yeah. Cocktail meatballs, dude.
Had some of those last night at the wedding. They always hit.
I never had bad. Yeah. I never had bad cocktail meatballs. They always play. They always clutch.
Oh, that's
never through styrofoam.
Never tried that. Yeah, dude, the cocktail meatballs. I mean, they've never once missed for me.
Never. I can't tell you the last time I had a bad cocktail meatball because it never happened.
Right.
So yeah, that's my 7-6.
Okay. All right, my number 5 spot. My 5, 4, 3 are kind of dumb, but they are essential.
Is it cordial cherries?
You can feel free to have some cordial cherries at your place for me when I get there.
You'll be uninvited. Cordial cherries.
Just bring that to a Super Bowl party.
I dare you to bring that to
dude, I will, dude. I'm gonna do it.
Please do.
So no, my number 5 spot. I got big TV. I mean, if we're watching a Super Bowl,
yeah, come on.
This Super Bowl party essentials, dude. Big TV, gotta have it.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to feel like I'm at the game.
Anything smaller than 50 inches, get that shit out of here.
Yeah, I mean, and TVs are cheap these days. Well, I mean, not cheap, but I mean,
it's a good like $350 for like a big one.
Right. That's not. I mean, dude, back in the day, TVs were $1,500. Like,
yeah, you can go get a cheap
for
one
a
at
decent
Target.
one.
Yeah.
But no, big TV, absolute essential. I mean, I felt like it was too obvious to even put on the list, but it is Super Bowl party essentials, and you gotta have it.
That with the sound bar with it.
Hey, you know what? Beautiful that you said that. My 4 spot. I got volume.
Volume. Good sound bar.
I want to feel like I'm at the game.
Yeah.
I want them to be life size on the screen on this huge TV, and I want the
TV to drown out conversation, but I love talking over it.
I know. I hate people talking over it, dude. It's like, hey, go talk in the other room. They were watching
the
game.
Bullshit room. But I love trying to talk over it, like during dumbass commercials.
Nope. See, that's where you're wrong, dude. I want to experience the whole.
You're one of those people who look forward to like the Doritos commercial with Viagra or some shit.
I want to experience everything that is the Super Bowl.
Okay.
They pay good money for these commercials. I want to see why they did it.
All right, dude. Whatever.
So, my 5 was big TV. 4, I got the volume.
All right, my number 5, finger sandwiches.
Okay. That's one of my honorables, finger foods.
Dude, finger sandwiches, clutch.
Yeah, again, another thing that never had a bad one. Sure, maybe it's got a little too much mayo on it, whatever.
Deal with it.
Still, the math doesn't add up either because I can eat probably 32 finger triangles. And I can eat maybe 1.5 sandwiches. That math don't add up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it is about the little triangles. You just pop them in your mouth.
It don't make sense. And I couldn't tell you the last time I ate a sandwich in 4 bites, but I can eat them things 1 bite each.
Yeah, just shove it all in. Like
adds up to a sandwich. The math doesn't make sense.
Give me a tray of like roast beef finger sandwiches, and I'll knock that bitch
roast
out.
Beef, that's like the 2nd or 3rd best one.
Bullshit.
Ham is always the 1 spot, dude.
Roast beef, ham, then turkey.
Do you like it? Like, so I like when they put a little mustard on them as well.
Oh, I'm a mustard guy.
I don't like straight mayo.
I'm okay with straight mayo, but
that's pretty much always the way it comes. I'm not a mayo fan, but I will hammer some finger sandwiches.
Mustard is just the cherry on top.
Fair. Cordial cherry on top.
Fuck you. All right. So that's my number 5. My number 4, alcohol.
Wow, dude. What? Talk about an all-time miss. I don't have alcohol on my list, dude.
You of all people.
What? Dude.
I thought you fixed it. Hit me with you have that way too low. But you don't have it at all.
Dude.
Your party sucks.
Paralysis by analysis, dude. I don't have.
That was one of the first things I put.
It kind of is a part of some of my other picks, but I just don't directly have just the word alcohol in my list.
Just alcohol. It could be beer. It could be whiskey.
Dude. That's
you can have margaritas. It don't matter. Just have some like.
Dang, dude.
Get a buzz going.
Talk about, dude. I've had some all-time misses on these lists.
Like cordial cherries.
No, see, I'm gonna stand by that one. I stand by the fact that people are scared to buy them, scared to have a good time, scared to enjoy yourself.
Are you scared to drink paint thinner?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Paint thinner's not delicious.
Neither is cordial cherries.
That was your 4 spot, alcohol?
Yeah, I mean,
dude,
getting a good buzz going, especially when somebody's there that's a fan of the team and the shit talking commences. It's a beautiful thing.
Right, that is beautiful, dude. Man. All right.
I can't believe you missed that.
So,
damn.
We're going to roll right into my 3. You've been trashing on a bit of this pick. It's obvious, but not exactly. I got cable to watch the game. Now, I have cable because
what about a dish or rabbit ears?
No. Well, you got to be able to experience the whole thing. If you stream it, you don't get the commercials.
Right.
So you got to have cable.
Right.
You get the commercials. You experience the whole Super Bowl. If you stream it, do you see the halftime show?
Yes, because I streamed it last year.
Okay.
Because I got to watch the Snoop and Dre. Probably my favorite halftime show ever.
So I like The Weeknd just because it was wacky.
That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But so I got cable though because you get the commercials. If you stream it, it normally just shows the same commercials from whatever that streaming service is, and it's trash. So I got cable. Sure, you can hate. I think people just love to hate on liking the commercials. The commercials are usually actually pretty good.
Yeah,
especially this year. I think as cable is or networks have started realize like finally grasping the fact that like they're obsolete basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're really going all out. Like there's the Gronk one that's supposed to be live of him kicking a field goal. And there's supposed to be some, oh man, it's like a handful of celebrities that are, I'm going to botch it because I cannot remember what it was. They're like reenacting something. Oh man, some movie. I can't remember it, but they talk about they talked about on Pat McAfee like Friday. But anyway, so it's supposed to be a lot of really good commercials. Snickers usually has a good one. Doritos usually has a good one.
Mountain Dew has a good one.
Bud Light usually has a good one, or Budweiser. So yeah, I love the commercials as well. I don't like when people are just yelling, talking over stuff the whole time. I want to experience the whole thing,
the whole pageantry to go with it.
Yeah, beginning to end.
Okay, I respect it, but if it's a commercial that catches my eye, like you said, the Doritos, Mountain Dew, Snickers, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
But if it's something like the Clydesdales, I don't give a shit.
I hear you.
I like the funny commercials.
Right.
I don't like the heart.
And I don't need Budweiser trying to make me cry either with the dog and the veterans and stuff.
Yeah, like
come on, man.
Like that's a buzzkill.
Come on, try to have a good time here. So yeah, I got cable though. I mean, literally, you have to have some, or I mean, sure, like, but I specified that because you got to get the commercials.
Yeah,
that's my 3 spot.
All right, my number 3 spot. I got side bets.
Okay, yeah, you gotta love some side bets, no doubt.
Like you said, like before, Jacoby Jones kick return, you could have made a side bet on that.
I also called Von Miller winning MVP and didn't bet on that either.
I mean, come on, side bets, baby. Love a good side bet.
So the most fun ones are obviously the coin toss. Just because.
No, we'll get to that though. I'm talking about like the side bets you make with your friends.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just to make it a little bit more interesting.
You got to be watching it with people like us though that like making side bets.
Yeah, like I bet you Jalen Hurts will drive it 75 yards first play of the game.
Okay.
Like just stuff like that.
Word.
Just stuff like that. So yeah,
a whole bunch of just dollar bets. Hey, dollar says this is a pass.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got you. I'll take it.
Dollar says turnover. There you
yeah.
go. All right. So yeah, number 3 side bets.
All right. My number 2 spot. You got to have. I mean, it's kind of related to some of these others. You got to have the right crew of people.
Yes.
You know, like you bringing in a fan of one of the teams. Fun time. You got to know who you can and can't watch a game with though. If you got a chatty Cathy friend that's just going to yap the whole time, it's like, hey, this only happens once a year. How about we watch the Super Bowl?
Okay.
You know, let's not be talking about what happened at the bar last week. Okay. We've already heard this story from you twice already. Okay, guy?
Yeah. It's mostly.
You got to have the right crew, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Even the female, like when you bring the females in, like you got to have the right females.
Yeah, just like anybody
that respect the game.
Right. And I mean, I've said it 20 times. I'm trying to enjoy the experience of the game. We get to watch once a year. It's appointment television. It ain't something you can record and go watch later because that's just for the Super Bowl is just dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, let's live in the moment for a little bit here and enjoy this thing that happens once a year.
Yeah, it's America's game.
Yeah, so I got the right crew. You just got to know because, you know, who you can watch a game with. That's my 2 spot.
All right.
Because if you got a bad crew, it'll ruin the whole experience.
That's true.
That's why I got it so high on the list because you got to have that part nailed down.
Right? Yeah. All right. Number 2, I got football squares.
Okay.
Those are always fun.
You got to have a board. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got
it gets like the people who don't even like football into the game.
I don't know if I got on I got on like a $20 board the other day, but I can't remember if it was for the championship game, like one of the like in the.
You might want to find that out.
Championship weekend, or if it was for the Super Bowl. I gotta iron that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. how'd you word it there? Board squares?
The football squares?
Football square, yeah. Football board, whatever.
Football board, football squares, whatever you call it.
Yeah. And if you're looking for one, I mean, I'm assuming Wise Guy still does them. They always did like
Brady's. Isn't Brady's?
I think that's the one I got on, but I can't remember what game it was for.
Yeah. Go to your local bar. Yep. They got it.
And if they don't, start one.
Yeah.
And tell them, like, hey, what are y'all doing here if you don't have a football?
What kind of establishment are you running?
Come on, people.
Is this like a money laundering front? What's going on?
Right.
So yeah, number 2, football squares.
My number 1 is a culmination of all the other picks I've had.
All right.
It's a little too broad, sure, but you got to have it for the right experience. I just got a good environment in general.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Everybody's there to watch the Super Bowl. Everybody's there trying to enjoy, I need to, not necessarily, you can talk a little here and there, sure. But I'm trying to watch the national anthem before the game. Trying to watch all the commercials, want to watch the halftime show. Like I say, you only get it once a year.
Enjoy it.
So, as long as everybody's on the right page, you got the right environment, you got the right seating, you got the right TV, the right sound, the right snacks, the right crew, all that.
Yeah.
The right environment is essential for a solid Super Bowl party.
It is. You did not do your honorable mentions.
Dang it. I just had snacks in general and finger foods.
All right. I got chips and queso, buffalo chicken dip, 7-layer dip, and peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms, very specific. Okay.
Oh, no. Hey,
cordial cherries. Add it to the honorables, dude.
Dishonorable mention, cordial cherries.
I ain't been to Walgreens. All right. So remember how you used to mess about shopping at Walgreens? Ain't been in a while, dude. So next time.
Because I shamed you out of it.
I got to stop. Well, I just started pretty much ordering everything off Amazon. It's kind of a disgrace, honestly. But wait, where were we talking about? What was before cordial cherries?
Peanut M&Ms.
No, I got. That's right. I got to stop at Walgreens and grab something to bring to the Super Bowl party. And I'm gonna bring a little box and just sit right here, just let you, suffer over it, torture you.
Yeah, just bring the cordial cherries.
The thing is, you're going to eat one, and in your mind, you're going to be like,
at your Super Bowl party.
But you're going to have to disagree with me.
No, I'm not. I'm not eating that. But at your Super Bowl party, please bring the cordial cherries. But I don't want you to eat it. I want you to just put it there. I want you to notice how nobody's.
Because it's ingrained in everybody's mind that they're supposed to not like them. Nobody has eaten one.
All right, let people eat it and tell you to your face it tastes like ass.
They be lying, dude. They're so good.
God.
Anyway, so yeah, well, so my honorables and then my 1 was good environment, which clearly we don't have in here at the moment.
No, we don't. You'll ruin that environment, cordial cherries.
I'm telling you, dude. I'll die on this. This is a hill I'm willing to die on. Is cordial cherries being delicious, dude.
Whatever, dude. All right, my number 1, prop bet sheet.
Okay.
A sheet with all the prop bets on.
Dude, I haven't had the physical sheet of it in a long time.
Every year I print that bitch out.
It's fun to print it out and look through all of it.
And like print out multiple copies, have people fill it out, make a little pool going. That's a good time.
One that I've never understood. So my favorite ones were always the coin toss, just because 50-50, boom, get it out the way.
But the GOAT OG is Color of the Gatorade. That's my favorite.
I hate that one.
I love that one.
Because I don't know.
I bet purple every year, never win. He'll hit one day.
Why don't you let me hold your money for the purple Gatorade pick? How about that?
Always bet on purple.
Now I always love the length of the national anthem.
That's a crazy one.
It's fun. Like, I don't get how
how do they determine the over under?
No, how do they determine the end of it? If they dragging out that last note or whatever, is it right when it just
I guess
when the sound goes quiet, or when like the sound, like, because they could kind of stop singing, like pause. Because sometimes they, I don't know.
I think as soon as that last note hits, like as soon as that last note ends, that's it.
So, I mean, it's a amount of seconds, but all you do, figure out who's singing it, and you go YouTube them singing the national anthem, find 10 different ones, average out your numbers, and if that's over or under, you take that over or under. It works every time.
Right. And for my prop bet this year, I'm betting Devontae Smith MVP.
Okay.
Got to.
Very possible.
It is. It's in the realm of possibility that a kid from Amite, Louisiana
That
is going to be a Super Bowl MVP. That is insane to think about.
That is wild.
That is crazy.
And I guess we lost steam on getting him on here. We probably don't have that shot anymore.
I'm holding out hope. My mom and his mom are pretty good friends.
Okay.
So it could happen.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. But I don't think he's allowed to do it because of his agent.
Fair.
Let somebody be friends with the agent.
I feel like that stuff's loosening up some because you see way more athletes on podcasts now.
Hold on. Why don't we have a perfect 10 NIL?
Because we don't have money.
Okay, there it goes. Why not just give a college kid, a D1 athlete, $20? Shout out Perfect 10 podcast. Here's $20.
Give him a shirt.
Yeah, give him a shirt.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're getting some things in the works to start moving that in the right direction, but we ain't there yet. You know,
right?
We ain't got NIL money yet.
I think a perfect 10 NIL player would be fucking
It'd be awesome, dude. Yeah, we'll get there.
I got an idea.
Okay.
We'll talk about it off air.
Off air. Okay. All right. So
stay tuned.
Your number one was prop bet sheet.
Prop bet sheet.
Love that, dude. I got to print it out this year. Just it's fun to just look. There's so many wild prop bets, dude.
All right, hold on. This is totally off subject, but
cool.
You get AP News on your phone, right?
I do not.
Oh, you don't?
I don't like the news.
Well, I get AP News because I just like seeing the breaking news.
I think I just don't have the notifications on. It's on there.
Yeah, I get notifications for like breaking news for like whatever. But sometimes they'll be hitting me with some dumbass breaking news that don't affect me one way or another.
Right.
Like a 7.8 magnitude earthquake has shaken central Turkey. Why do I care about an earthquake in Turkey?
Well,
I mean, it's tragic. I feel bad for the folks. But that don't affect me.
You did kind of just trash on them right there.
I mean,
hey, they're people too. No.
They are people, but that does not affect me going to work tomorrow.
Yep. You would think it would be a regional thing for breaking news.
Yeah, give me some like a.
Well, what if you have a cousin that lives in Turkey?
I guess.
You know,
check on your people in Turkey.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, we got listeners over there apparently from the stats. So shout out.
Oh,
thanks.
Stay safe. Our
Thanks,
tennies. Any tennies out in Turkey? Stay safe.
Turkey tennies.
Turkey tennies. There you go.
So anyway.
Anyways.
So that was your one?
That was my one.
So rundowns. Well, and next week, let's see. Next week is Valentine's, right? So we're doing. We haven't decided quite yet.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get what you get. You know?
Yeah.
So, rundowns. Super Bowl party essentials. My number 10 spot. I got fried food. 9, proper seating. 8, buffalo chicken dip. 7, not too many people. 6, the right room layout. 5, a big TV. 4, volume. 3, cable. 2, the right crew. And number 1, an overall positive, good vibe environment.
All right. My number 10. TVs in different rooms. 9, fan of a team who's playing. 8, person who hates sports / only there to watch commercials and halftime show. 7, football tossing before the game. 6, cocktail meatballs. 5, finger sandwiches. 4, alcohol. 3, side bets. 2, football squares. And number 1, a prop bet sheet.
Like it. And add alcohol to my super mention.
Jeez, I can't believe you of all people. That's like worse than you missing out and back that ass up.
It's fair, dude. That is fair. So anyway, we'll see you Monday and have a lovely Super Bowl party.
Yes. Go Eagles.
Till then. Peace.